We're back. It is Bologna who is back.
And we are also
Bologna
back.
is back is the name of this tournament. Of course, we're here at the end of day 2. It is championship Sunday, and this is the first game for a medal in the women's division, the bronze medal game. The 2 shout teams have made their way to the final, and it will be aptly Regina taking on DiscoBolo for a bronze medal. I'm Stefan Rapazzo here with Nicola Fiata. We've been here all weekend. We've been here all day. It is a little bit of a colder day today.
Too cold.
We've said that once or twice. How are we, La Fiata? Too cold?
Too cold now. I can feel it in my bones. But we are not finished yet. And we have the bronze, you said, bronze final between DiscoBolo and Regina. DiscoBolo is a mix. It's the first time that we're seeing it right now, and it's a mix.
These for the first time we've seen them in them, which they are a pickup team, but a pickup team with a, you know, a source. They come from somewhere common, and that being the Diskin, the famous Diskin camp, as Raba, the Estonian, comes under. And Raba will look upfield and go to Seiler. Now Door. Seiler. And moved on to Korashka. And now Raba goes to Leet, and the Estonians hook up for the first goal of the game. Regina up 1-0. And the Estonians do their personalized cheer at the end.
Look at that throw. We call it Zorro. That kind of movement when you go to a side and then change the direction and go to the opposite, especially in the end zone.
Because
Zorro.
the Z,
Exactly.
the shape of the Z,
Yeah.
changes from one side
To
the
the other side.
Bravo.
Grazie.
Brava. Okay, I understand the Italian lingo now.
But I think that we're gonna see 2 really different teams here, because we have like Regina, who you can see a lot of talented players, known players, so it's different than DiscoBolo, who are like, a lot of them are new. So for some of them is the first time playing as in this team, and others are like really young or newest, we can say. But back to the game.
And the big shot goes deep, but a little bit too deep, and nobody can catch up, so it's going to go back to Regina.
Hai il numero della Pugliese, Schiavoni e Bella Treccia?
Allora, Schiavoni gioca senza maglia, adesso credo che abbia la maglia prestata,
Kometsova with the disc. Brings it into play to Kozak. Kozak to Kometsi. And now Bauer. Kometsova. Inside to Bauer, and a nice strong-handed catch there by Koleva. Terrason sends it deep. There's two there. Coin takes it with the left hand. And then the leading throw to Kozak. And a nice finishing cut, a nice finishing throw up at Regina. Another goal on the board to make it 2-0.
I think the DiscoBolo should start panicking, just for the fact that you can leave so much to an opponent like Upper Regina since from the beginning of the match.
Yeah. I bet Regina's not a team you want to fall behind.
Yep.
Unless you're maybe Shout and you have a really impressive roster to help come back. But in this case, I think, yes, it's panic button for DiscoBolo. Let's see if they can find a way to score and maybe calm the panic just a little bit. But right now, 2 breaks against is a tough way to start the game. Berna. Leading throw, turn and chuck. Looking for the deep and asking a lot. Leet on the chase defensively, but DiscoBolo threw that one too far in front.
The 2 players were probably the 2 oldest as experience in this team, in DiscoBolo team. As long as 31, Giada Bolognesi, 24, Francesca Berna.
These are their
The
high
veterans.
experience,
Yeah.
the veteran players.
Yeah.
Joanna Dor throws the under to Korshaka, and now Seiler. Leading throw, Korshaka. In front to Daba. Daba. Hammer, and it's a beautiful hammer. The receiver was falling down. Beaglebach was falling down, but managed to stay on her feet just long enough to make the catch first. But nice hammer by Raba. That's 3 breaks now.
Yep. The other important veteran from this DiscoBolo team is the coach Alba Kellesi, one of the best players we had in Italy. She's still one of the greatest players. She can play. I don't know if she could come back for will come back for the Italian Championship, but she's always a good teacher as a coach. Other player that are one of the veterans here is number 19, Federica Mocci. She played also with Puck, with the mixed Puck.
Like Paris.
Yes. In fact, I saw her in Gentle, in the tournament of Gentle last year in May.
Berna playing a little back and forth there with Bellatriccia. And Bologna, DiscoBolo, continue to work the disc around. That one floats high. Bellatriccia. Ooh, and just hangs on there. Great bid coming out of Ivanova. Then the deep shot goes hanging up, and what a catch to haul that one in. That is Mochi there. And that's a pretty nice looking grab, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Good
That
throw.
was Mochi, yeah?
Yeah, there was Mochi.
Frederica
Yeah, yeah.
Mochi.
Yes, yes. Also a good throw by Negroni,
A Negroni.
as known as the rubber girl. You
As-
remember her in under 20 in Padua?
Yes.
She was everywhere. She layouts every time. She's
Yes.
like a rubber. Or
she
a-
bounces off
yeah,
the ground well.
yeah.
Rubber
I don't
girl.
know how she can. She's insane.
And she's under 20.
Yes.
Ooh
I don't
la
know
la.
if she's still under
But
20 for
okay,
next year,
4
but
months ago she
yeah.
was under 3 months ago she was under 20.
Yeah.
So she's under 21 still, that's for sure.
so, yes, yeah, of course.
Mrazova goes to Door. Door goes back to Seiler in the middle. And Seiler looking for an option. Beaglebock gets the under. Door. Door leading throw. Beautiful throw. Oh! Beautiful catch is really what that one comes down to. Throw just a bit in front, but Korshaka, holy moly, she makes that look fun.
So this is a game when who wins who made the best layout, I think. What a grab. Let's see again.
Here she goes.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, that is a nice catch. 4.
I'm a little bit worried about his shoulder, her shoulder.
No,
because
she'll be fine. Strong shoulders. She hit the ground well. 4-1. Ape Regina with a big lead early in this game. Lots of time remaining, of course, but not really an issue, the clock yet. And DiscoBolo, Berna. Throw the under. And the next one to Berna. Berna launches deep. And that is bang on the money for a goal. Another beautiful long shot into the same corner.
Letizia Capello.
Capello,
Capello.
the oldest on
hair.
the team and always on the ground, they say. Well,
It's true.
she was on the ground there. So Capello, the hair, gets it done.
She played at AMUC a few weeks ago.
Ah, yes.
Yep, in the Italian division. In the Italian
Mixed,
team, women division.
Women's division. So they got 4th.
No, third.
Third, sorry. Yep. They lost in the semi and then won the bronze.
Yeah.
That's right.
One of the strongest player.
Capello.
Letizia.
Letti.
Bravo.
And there goes the pull. Door handles it and goes to Seiler. And now the layout machine, Korshaka, but it gets knocked away, and DiscoBolo have a chance to break. Bellatreccia, and it's going back. Beaglebock sends deep. It's too far. No chance for a layout this time.
Good choice, but too far. I mean, it was a great choice because she was free in a deep space, but a little bit too far.
So Bolognese starts things off, gets it from one side to the other, and DiscoBolo playing in their own end zone. Find a way through. Capello tries to find anybody free, but is playing in some tight space. Gets a quick hand to help things out upfield. Now the under comes. Pugliesi. Capello. Capello goes back to Bolognese. And then Bellatreccia throws it to the near sideline. Back to the center. Bellatreccia leads to Capello. Capello. And there's a touch. Is there a second chance? No. Lucchiari could not get a second chance at that one.
But you see, DiscoBolo, they are really good with their handlers, and their veterans are really good. And they just need a little bit of more confident with each other. Confidence with each other.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, Regina, and that one gets knocked away. Let's see if DiscoBolo have more confidence this time.
Yeah.
And timeout is called on the pickup. We're going to take a short break, too. We'll be back with more action after these messages.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Four-two the score, 32 minutes remaining. And Regina in control of this one, but a couple long points
Really long points.
are kind of making it seem like there is maybe some balance left in this game. And disc into play, a crazy mark by Leet. And it gets around to Pugliesi. Picked up off just in front of the ground, now in the hands of Capello. Bolognese. Inside break, great throw by Bolognese. Finds the target, and they're on the board there. Only down by one.
Yeah.
Getting
you know that
tight.
Bolognese was a dancer before,
I did not know that.
but you can like imagine.
I can believe it.
Yeah. So
She moves well out there.
there are people from DiscoBolo boys texting me and reminded me that there is an advertisement for like in Italy, and it's a song where like they say La Stella di Negroni, so as Lucia last name, and it's their motto. They always sing the song to her.
To Negroni.
Yes.
Sing
Yes,
it again for me.
Le stelle sono tante, milioni di milioni, le stelle di Negroni. Vuol dire qualità. È questa.
Oh yeah, I know that song.
Ecco, it's prosciutto.
E prosciutto la figli. Okay, maybe I don't know it, but I like it. Regina Kometsova goes over the top. Bauer. Back to Kometsova. Scoops one over top to Kozak, and Kozak goes back to Kometsova. Kometsova scoops over top again. Kozak breaks the mark and goes to Bauer, and now Coin leads Bauer up the line. Kometsova. Looking around, high stall count, scoops dangerously, but gets it to Terason Mirkic. And Terason again goes to Ivanova, low to Coin. And Coin said, no, I'm not risking it, throwing it in there. Around Ivanova, no, that is Koleva, and in for the goal to Coin, as we'll have another look at that one because I kind of lost track of how it all happened.
They both won the disc. They even try a layout to catch it.
Here it is. That one, Koleva, and Koleva's throw. Everybody wants it, but it's Coin, and it was friendly fire. All right, as long as you're on my team, I'm happy that you caught that.
Quick advice, talk to each other. Like, it's mine, I can grab it. 5-3.
5-3.
3. 3 is another thing.
Wait, where's the tree?
The 3.
5-3.
5-3. Now I'm gonna speak in Italian so you can make
Okay,
fun of me.
Brava italiana. DiscoBolo moving it up almost to the midfield mark by the time things slowed down, and that one was in front of Berna, and she can't do anything about it except watch it go to the ground. Mrazova goes to Door. Door, inside throw to Korshaka. And she turns around Seiler quickly to lead. Great throw by Seiler. A great couple of throws, really, to lead that one in for the goal.
I think that Regina can give us a little bit more because there were like some points where there was too many turnovers, and they are not this kind of team. So they are this kind of team, the ones that can make an easy throw, an easy. I always say when like we say bucare when you win against your marker on the disc.
You beat your mark
Yeah.
on the disc.
Yeah, like you go
bucare.
around.
But you break your mark.
Yeah, exactly, but like
Yeah, like, I mean, you can get a break point and you can break a mark.
Yeah.
So you can break around.
Mhm.
Or you can break inside. That
Yeah.
was a break around.
Okay,
that
you
was
call
like
it break,
That was
okay.
a break before it was even set. Before the mark was even set that time.
exactly. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my absolute pleasure. So Bolognese and the Bolognese from DiscoBolo. A lot of bolos there. Bolognese again goes underneath and takes the offering. Dump back Bolognese. And now Berna. Berna throws over top. And Berna gets the next throw. There it is from Pugliese and now Bolognese. Berna. Bolognese. To Berna. DiscoBolo working it around here. Bolognese in for goal, and that one is there for Mochi. And that makes it 4-6 with 24 left on the clock.
It's really nice to see, like I always play against DiscoBolo, BFD, and it's nice to see the veterans trying so hard, giving every time their lot of themselves because they want to teach to the youngest, and they have to be like the teacher. They have to show what they have to do.
That's exactly it. If you're going to play veterans and rookies together, sometimes you can teach with your words and sometimes you got to teach with your actions and say, remember all these things I tell you? Now just watch and
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
This is how you actually do it.
And they also show us that they can do whatever they want if they play their ultimate. Check, bingo, no, and if they play in their way, calm, easy, and not don't try to rush things. Ooh.
Ooh, and there's the turnover, and DiscoBolo will pick it up. Bolognese goes to Capello. Capello to Negroni. Negroni throws it to the defense. Seiler. Goes to Beaglebach. Mrazova. Dumps it back. Seiler. To Seiler. Now Seiler gets the gainer to Leet, and the Estonians are off and running. Raba to Leet. To Raba. To Leet. And the Estonians finish that. They're definitely going to do their finishing move celebration. I see it coming. Am I right? Am I wrong? No, they're not doing it. No celebration.
There is a call.
Oh, it's because there's a call. That's why they can't celebrate. Is it a travel call?
No, it's a goal. Okay, thanks.
It's a goal, but maybe too late for the celebration now because it was anticlimactic.
They decided to play the two of them. They didn't look at the number 74 once.
And 7-4. It's a pretty big lead now, almost doubled up. And with 20 minutes remaining, it's not comfortable yet, but definitely that panic button for DiscoBolo.
I think that they should change the button and push the one that says, "Okay, don't worry. Let's be us. Let's take everything they give us and don't don't be sad about this result and keep trying." We're probably gonna lose, but it's not a big deal. We are here to learn,
Maybe
to
don't say
improve.
that though.
Don't say that, though. Yeah.
But yes, the result doesn't
And
matter. And the throw goes from Berna. Nobody runs, and thrower and receiver both point to each other and say, "Whoa, yay, yo, whoa." And so Kozak brings the disc in for the Ape Regina team. Now Bauer goes back to Kozak. Kozak to Kumetsova. And then Kozak again. Over top. Bauer is out of bounds, but still makes an exceptional layout catch. And it's a short field now for Bolognesi. No, for DiscoBolo. It's not Bolognesi who picks it up. It is Berna who gets the upline cut to count. And that makes it 5-7. Back within 2. 19 minutes remaining.
DiscoBolo is really clean when they had to start in front of the end zone. This is a triangolo. This setup is a triangolo. It's called triangolo. But I think that they should probably be also more clean when they start from the pool and then they arrive in front the end zone, because in that moment sometimes they made too many mistakes.
Raba gets the disc from Door and goes to Mrazova. Raba again to Door. Door to Beaglebach. Door. Raba fakes the hammer. Goes across. Beaglebach. Nice throw by Beaglebach. Raba. Door. And leading throw. Kati Korshaka makes the play. Pops it over top. And Raba finishes it off. Nice sequence to end the point. 8-5.
Really, really smooth. Really, really. We can call this point Martina because she did everything. She was an ender, she was a runner, she was everything. She was everywhere. It was Martina? No, it wasn't.
No,
No,
Raba.
Raba, sorry.
Marin.
Ecco, bravo, Marina, non Martina.
Eight 5, 16:30 to play. Bologna is back. The sun is not back. The sun stayed away.
He's too shy today, the son.
Yes.
He's like, no.
Bolognesi and DiscoBolo. Bolognesi uncorks it. Capello on the chase, and Capello outruns Terason Mircic. And a beautiful cut and a beautiful pass for the goal. 5-8 the score after that one.
This
That
duo.
should be 6-8.
Yeah. This duo. The handler and her runner. They play together like since so long. They know each other really, really well. And of course, Jada is one of the best throwers, I think.
So DiscoBolo get their pulling line out there, set to send it deep on this pull. And here's the pull. Sent to Door, and she goes to Raba, and Door goes to Seiler. Now Raba. Nice throw from Seiler to get across. Leet jumps in, and then Raba to Seiler. Leet. Muratova. Inside, Korshaka. And Korshaka again throws for goal. Has Leet, and there's a pick. So that one doesn't count yet. It's going to come all the way back to Seiler. And tap back in, Muratova to Seiler again quickly. Nice change of direction. Looks for the corner, has Muratova in the corner. And that makes it 9-6 for Regina with 13 minutes remaining.
They're really good in the give and go between handlers, between every players. Really, really good. I didn't notice if it was a matchup zone, a matchup defense or a zone defense, but I think there was probably a matchup
Yeah,
one.
it looked like they were playing out of a match D. There was a clean stack there at the very end. And they were trying a little bit of a surround, but they didn't have enough on the open side, I don't think. And, well, the cut didn't come from the stack that scored.
No,
it actually
yeah.
came from upfield, but there was probably an available cut to score to Raba coming out of the stack as well. So 9-6, Terason Mirkic sends the pull. And it's now in the hands of Bolognesi and Pugliesi. Back to Bolognesi and now Berna. Capello, Berna, Bolognesi. Negroni can't handle that one. It bounces off the hands. And a short field now for Regina. Martina Kometsova wonders if that's the right disc or not. Is this the one we're playing with? Yes, it is. Kometsova inside to Kozak and low throw. Terason can't handle it. Berna looked up to Capello, and now Capello comes back to the disc. Bolognesi. And Bolognesi, that goes back to Berna, rather. Now Bolognesi. Pugliesi.
Pugliese.
Pugliese.
Bravo.
Bolognesi looking for Negroni, but look out because Kometsova's hanging around.
She throws that disc because she know of what is capable Negroni, but Martina is too tall for them.
So Terason takes a nice high one, and then she launches it, looking for Bauer, who is not afraid to lay out. She's shown us that a few times today. Berna. Uh-oh. Overshoots and gets it out of trouble, but into trouble as well because it's a turnover. Terason Mirkic to Bauer. Bauer looking up the short field, gets the upline cut to Kumetsova. Kumetsova dishes over the shoulder to Kozak, and 10-6, less than 10 to play. Regina looking strong here.
I really think that in this match, DiscoBolo should really avoid mistakes when they get the opportunity to make a goal. Like, this is the perfect moment to stay more focused and use their I don't know what to say, but ability to make a goal and try to reduce their mistakes with the throws.
Let's see if they can reduce those mistakes. Right now, it's all Regina with 8.5 minutes to play. DiscoBolo are going to need nothing short of a miracle to get back in this one. That throw looks good, actually. Goes around and now back into center. Berna leads that one. Schiavoni. Schiavoni looks to throw open somebody. Goes to Bolognesi. There's a D on it, but she still handles it. Then they go deep. Bolognesi, but everyone is there to break up the play, including Leet and Korshaka.
Bolognese loves so much layout that once it was in 2019 we were playing the under 24 in Heidelberg, and she tries to catch a pool, and instead of let him touch the ground, she catches in a layout a pool.
Brava. She was under 24 in Heidelberg.
Yeah, 2019. Me too.
Berna picks up, and that one's knocked away on the way back. Looked like it might be finally an easy goal for DiscoBolo, but no. The Regina defense kept fighting, threw themselves around, and said, no, it's not going to be easy.
Nah.
Raba to Mrazova. Mrazova opens up the arm, sends deep, and it's caught by Korsachka. And now Bauer. No, Beidelbrock. Throws to Raba. Beigelbach. Leads it up and over. Korchaka with the catch. Kati is there. And it's 11-6 with 6 minutes remaining. This one is getting away from DiscoBolo. The bronze medal is almost around their necks already for Regina.
Look at that. We call it Svedesa, Swedish.
Swedish?
Mm-hmm.
When what? When you can throw it over top of people?
Yeah, but like it goes in the other side of you. Like forehand is a be round, is more round than he calls Svedesa because it goes in the other side.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Swedish.
Yep.
When you cross the field with the throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now you can coach an Italian team.
Okay.
You know everything.
Now I just got to move to Italy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bolognese sends it across to Bellatreccia and then Schiavoni to Capello. Capello goes underneath, gets Pugliesi, and back to Bellatreccia. Inside throw, cuts the cup open, gets Capello. Bellatreccia to Bolognesi, Bolognesi to Pugliese. And throw to the corner. Nice catch. And she falls over her head. Capello gets the catch. And Guerriero has to settle for avoiding contact with her partner there. It's Slurpee time, ladies and gentlemen. That makes the score 7-11. Get to your local convenience store and buy a Slurpee.
What is a Slurpee?
A Slurpee is like a granite.
Ah, okay.
But
And
you
why
know
is
the
it?
famous convenience store called 7-Eleven.
Uh-huh.
They sell Slurpees.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's
Now
their
it makes
signature
sense.
brand. So when it's 7-Eleven La Fiata, it's Slurpee time.
Okay, so now also the Italian community knows what that means.
And 7-Eleven have just got further into sports sponsorship,
Uh-huh. Okay, yes.
sponsoring Jamar Chase in the NFL of the Cincinnati Bengals, because 7-Eleven is a 24/7 operation. They're always open.
Ah, okay.
And this player in the NFL, he's a receiver, and he could say nobody would cover him a drop there, but he said he was always open
Okay.
because he couldn't be covered, so he was 7-Eleven.
Ah, perfect. Okay.
And now he's sponsored by 7-Eleven because he's always open.
Thanks for the explanation.
Berna and DiscoBolo get another chance. Negroni cut across, but they couldn't hit her. And Schiavoni stays on the open side. Now back to Berna. Berna goes around Capello. Capello cuts to the inside. Negroni makes a rubbery catch. Capello throws to the sunglassed Lopidotto. And back to Berna. Berna goes hammer. And two are there. They only need one. It's Mochi with the disc and the goal and make that 8-11 with 2 minutes and change remaining.
She also ate chicken this morning for the catch. Regina knows that they can't give too much to DiscoBolo because in the offense they are good. They know what to do, so they can let them too free.
No, they have not let them too free. They're keeping sticky as much as they can.
Exactly.
There's the pull. Kometsova on the reception and goes to Bauer. Kometsova. Throws through the middle to Bauer. Oh, and Bauer tries to force it in to Terrason, and the foul's called. Terrason flailing the arm. And yeah, I think it was a foul.
No. I think it was for the fact that she stopped.
Well, she didn't have much momentum. Here it is again. Oh,
She
it
was
was like,
between. Mhm.
it might have been a foul, but that was Deed way in front by Mochi. Okay, and Charlotte says, okay, it was a turnover. You did foul me, but I think it was a turnover first. So good spirit by Terrazzoni, while she's in Italy. The Bolognese throws, gets. Now Mochi goes back to the middle. Bolognese. Bolognese goes around. Bellatreccia tries to continue it to Bolognese, and she can't keep the disc. Kozak's gone deep, but Kometsova flippers one over top to Terrason. Now the deep shot, looking for Bauer, and it gets too far in front. And it's going to be a DiscoBolo disc again.
Mm-hmm. After this point, we're gonna know if it will end this or if it will end at 12, right?
Exactly. If DiscoBolo scores, that means it's within 2. If DiscoBolo doesn't score, then it's over because it's closer than 2 points. So that one gets ahead, and this long point, I don't know if the people on the field even know that it could be over. But we know that if they score now, this could be the end of the game.
It will be a surprise.
Bauer. Terason Mirkic. Bauer. Kometsova to Bauer. And now Terazzoni. No, too far. So, into the hands of Bellatreccia and now Bolognesi. Throw high. And there's a collision in the stack. And a discussion that goes with it. And back into play. Up over top. Mochi goes into the dump space. And it was Pugliese who swung it across. And then the hammer. And the hammer comes off. 9-11. That is the emergency number. And it means it is a game to 12, and we will keep playing.
Yes.
Oh, the joy.
Do you know that in Italy the emergency number is not 9/11?
I do know that. It's really only 9/11 in America and Canada, I think.
We have like 3 numbers. Depends on what you're calling. If you call police, it's 112. If you call carabinieri, it's 113. If you call the ambulance, it's 118. If you call firefighters, it's 115. But they are trying
to remember
to
when you're in an emergency.
No, well, if you are Italian, you know, but they are trying to change and do like in the US, so you have one number for everyone.
You just say, hey, this is my emergency. Help me.
But you know, Italy, it's Italy.
So DiscoBolo keeps the pull in. And it's a game to 12, so Regina could win a bronze medal here. Door goes to Korshaka. Muratova sends deep to Raba, and that is it. The bronze medal goes to Regina. The Diskin collection of campers and coaches win themselves the bronze medal here at Bologna is back with a 12-9 victory over DiscoBolo in the bronze medal game. Here's another look at the replay. And with that, we're going to get out of here. So we're ready for our championship games coming up after this. First, we've got the women's final, and that is BFD Dade versus Maranzine, and then Uedra versus Pipo Grifo for the men's final. Stay tuned. We've got all the action coming your way. We'll see you on the other side.
I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, ultimate.
ULTI.TV.
I just can't stop thinking about you. I just can't stop thinking about you.
Head underwater.